I grew up in India. To us, Diwali meant good food, new clothes, and definitely firecrackers. As a child, I used to be scared of the sound and the smoke, but I loved to see when the firecrackers went up in the air and created a beautiful new galaxy of stars. To me, it felt like a colorful canopy that lasted for just a few seconds. However, later, I came to Nepal. When I came to Nepal, I realized that Diwali, or Tihar as they call it here, looked slightly different. However, the beauty and joy remained the same. Today I'm going to tell you about the best and worst thing about Tihar this year. For the benefit of all those who don't know, let me start with a fun fact. In Nepal, Tihar, as they call it here, is celebrated over 5 days. One of these days is specially dedicated to worshipping crows, another one to dogs, and one more to cows. This shows me how special a bond we have with nature and how we really truly need to appreciate that. However, that's not the fact I'm going to talk about here. Let me share with you what's my favorite and best thing about Tihar in Nepal this year. When I came to Nepal for the first time, my first Tihar here was really strange. I couldn't understand what it was, but something didn't feel right. And then I realized Tihar didn't really feel like the Diwali I had seen as a child because there were absolutely no firecrackers. Yes, you heard it right. In Nepal, in the early part of this century, they realized that firecrackers were causing pollution and many health problems for so many people of this country. So they were banned completely. What does that mean? That means that the day after Diwali, we still have clean, fresh air to breathe in. Well, there might be pollution caused by other things, but at least we are not adding to that by just doing this meaningless bursting of firecrackers. This year, I realized this has even more significance. While I sometimes do miss seeing that beautiful, shimmering, glittering canopy of stars in the sky, what I won't miss is all the breathing problems that people will have this year. Yes, the world is in the middle of a pandemic, and every firecracker that's burst is going to cause more and more emission of carbon monoxide. What does that mean? For people who are already having a difficult time breathing because of COVID-19, this could be extremely difficult. Just maybe the entire world can learn something from this one very special thing that Nepal does. I think this is my best and favorite thing about Tihar this year. When I came here, I initially missed those firecrackers, but now I don't. And now I realize how beautiful and pure Tihar seems even without them. This is certainly my favorite thing about Tihar in Nepal this year. While initially I did miss the firecrackers, this year I realized just how important it is to let them go. Now, let me tell you the worst thing about Tihar this year in Nepal. I remember my first Tihar here. I was a new bride. I was wearing a heavy sari, jewelry. I was slightly nervous and anxious, yet looking forward to all the traditions and rituals that our family observed. Around evening time, from the far distance, I could hear some music in the air. I went outside as the music came closer to our house. Soon I realized that there was a most beautiful sight awaiting me outside. A group of 5 girls were waiting at our doorstep. When I went, I saw that they were wearing red saris, and these were young girls between the age of 13 and 3 maybe. They were wearing red saris. They had put on a lot of makeup, their mother's bangles and their mother's earrings. Some of them had shoes that looked really uncomfortable and worn out. But the smiles on their face more than made up for that. In fact, they looked radiant and so full of joy and life. I asked what was happening, and my family told me that this was Devsi Bhailo. It's a tradition that's observed in Nepal, where young children and teenagers go from home to home in their community, singing and dancing and spreading joy and love. Then people from those homes give them food and money just to wish them luck in exchange. To me, this was so symbolic. We pray to Goddess Lakshmi on Tihar or Diwali. However, these little girls and all these children coming were like Lakshmi coming to our own homes and were so symbolic of all that we can receive from the world. And since then, Devsi has been one of my most favorite traditions. In the first year, however, I remember one of the girls without any teeth in front actually came and started dancing. My father-in-law was very happy to see her. But when she asked for money, he said, no, one more song, because it was just so much fun to see them. And then these girls started singing this song, and the song went like this: Yo ghar katro devsi re, singh darbar jatro devsi re, yo ghar ko auntie devsi re, Kati Chuchi auntie devsi re. At that point, I did not know what Kati Chuchi auntie meant, so I danced along with them. In any case, although Kati Chuchi auntie did mean what a miserly auntie, I know they meant me absolutely no bad luck at all. They were so full of love and joy, and we gave them money and we sent them away. Since then, Devsi Bhailo has been one of my favorite things about Tihar. It gives you a feeling of community, it gives you a feeling of just being connected to people you don't even know otherwise, people you would not speak to otherwise. And that's what celebrations are, that's what festivals are. Festivals are a time to just make relationships, make bonds, even if they don't last forever, but something that lasts in that moment, and that's just so pure and beautiful. But this year, we may not have Devsi Bhailo. Yes, it's true, some parents may not allow their children, and I don't advise this either. While I do respect their decision and while I want children to not come out of their homes, I'm really going to miss this. Because for me, Devsi Bhailo is more than just about Tihar. Devsi Bhailo is this untouched part of Nepali culture. It's like a time capsule that takes me back 50, 60 years to a Nepal I never had the privilege of living in, but a Nepal that I can sometimes, through the songs of these little girls, escape to. And while this may not happen this year, with a heavy heart I have to say it's the worst feeling that when I look out of my window, the Devsi Bhailo children may not be there this year. Yet I'll wait. I'll wait for next year when we can celebrate Devsi Bhailo in the way it's supposed to be celebrated, with togetherness, with joy, with love, and with this common feeling of being together, united in that one moment through that one song. I wait for Tihar next year, and I hope that everyone does manage to have a safe Tihar no matter where they are, what they're doing.